I have just left the apartment and I am going to try and walk over the mountain and between Palmar and Los Cristianos. I have never walked the whole way before, although I have walked the first part of it up the steep part. So, we shall see. So here I am again, just about to leave to go on the walk over the Guarda mountain to Los Cristianos. I have a little rucksack on my back I found in the apartment. I have a bottle of water in it and my mobile phone in case I fall and break my leg, I suppose. Okay. So, it's a nice day. It's Saturday today. Okay. There's quite bright sunshine, so I don't know how this is coming out. Walking down the promenade now. Problem is the sun is so bright I can't actually really see the screen, so I don't know what is being recorded in the frame. Okay. Just at the start of the promenade, and I'm going to walk to the other end of the promenade, which is where I pick up the path over the mountain. Okay, so I'm in the middle of the promenade, walking towards the Guarda mountain. You can see it ahead. That is what I am going to attempt to climb over. Yeah. So now I am approaching the end of the promenade. You can see there are many people on the beach. There are people swimming off the beach. So this bit ahead is the mountain, which I hope I am able to climb over it. So, oh, going down here. How annoying, I forgot my sunglasses. I really can't, there's no viewfinder on this camera, there's just a screen, LCD screen, which in the bright sunlight is impossible to see. Okay, so here we are. I don't know now if you can see the person I'm talking about is up there. I cannot see the screen. There is somebody there. So now I'm going to up. There is a path up the first bit, up to the first mound. How ridiculous, I didn't bring my sunglasses. So the first bit here, there's a path. It takes me up to the top mound here, so I'm going to take this first bit. The person halfway up the mountain, I can see him, he seems to be very unsure about what he's doing. He's moving back and forwards. Oh. on zoom out, so things look further away than they are. My foot is there. So this is base camp. Here, this is a flat, but I can't see the person up the mountain anymore. So the bit I have to try and climb up is basically what you see in front. There is a path. There is a path. Alright. So first of all, I'm going to climb up this first little bit here. I cannot see this screen at all. See the white frame. And there. There's a man just walking past. He's going up it as well. So I don't see if he's in frame at the moment. Oh, this is no good. I can't see at all. Alright, I'm going to walk here up there. So there's a sign there, which I think you can read. Entraste en espacio natural protegido. But so it's a protected area. Okay, on I go. Keep the camera out for this bit. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna have to put the camera away soon. Put the camera down. So now I have to try and go up this and there, and then basically I'm going up that vertical bit ahead. Yeah, just go the other way to see the bit that I've come. So I've just walked up the first section there. So far everything's been easy, so I'll do the next bit. I have to climb up here. I'm going to have to put the camera away in my rucksack for this bit because I need both my hands. Alright. So I'm sitting here, having climbed the first bit, which I didn't enjoy at all. Gosh, it was horrible. Still got more dangerous stuff to go, but I'll just show you the bit that I have climbed up. So I've just come up down here. That's down at the bottom there. That's where I was. It's a promenade. So I climbed up here, and up here. It doesn't maybe look as steep as it is. And now I have to go up here and around there, I think, until I get to the path. Okay, so there's the sea. Panmar. I'll zoom in. And I'll zoom out. Okay, so I just stopped to show me. I'm here. This is the edge of the cliff here. Right around here. You can see me. So I just come from there. Path. And overall I've come from down here. But this path I'm on is very, you can see, it's very narrow, and there's a very, if you slip, there's quite a sharp, you know, you just go, yeah. And that's the path I just walked across there, that little path there, and I came down there. So, this feels a little dangerous, but why not? Okay. Alright. Again, I haven't a clue what's in the viewfinder, because I can't see. So, I'm going to walk through here. Oh, God, life. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh. Right. Up I go here. Through here. As I say, the drop behind me is very steep. Okay. Yeah. Here. The reason I'm doing this today, one of the reasons I'm doing this today is because yesterday I met a man. I was standing just down at the end of the promenade and I met a man, he must have been in his 50s, who said he just had walked from the Costa de Silencio 2 hours and he was going to walk to Los Cristianos, and I warned him that this was a dangerous ascent and he nodded his head politely. I think he was German, and then he skipped up it like a mountain gazelle, and he was well older than me for sure. Right, I'm gonna put the phone down now because I don't know where the path is. Well, I don't know. Let's see how we go. Oh, I should be keeping my both hands free. Whoa. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Great. Oh. See, I don't have a GoPro. This is just an ordinary handheld camera. Oh, okay. So there's a path. There's the edge out. There's where I've just walked. Slightly out of breath. This is a recognised path. It's on the guidebooks, but I doubt if it meets the UK health and safety. Okay, let's continue onwards and upwards. I feel this is safer, relatively speaking. So, I don't know if you can see in the frame, this is where I'm going, heading up there. Yeah, some of the stones are loose. Okay, well, lovely view down here. There's my foot. Can you see that? I don't know. And then there's a nice drop there. Whoa. And the worst of it is, it wouldn't even be quick. If you did, it would be... No, it wouldn't. Right. No, you don't catch me out with your loose rubble. Right. See, at least now this is... we have reached what looks like a path. That first section, my legs were a wee bit wobbly. Muscles don't work, not that hard normally. I feel like I'm into safer territory now, because I feel like if I slipped over the edge here, I'll show you in a second. If I slip over the edge here, I'm going to fall just down to that first little ravine there, if you can see it. So I'm here. I'll zoom in a bit. So there is a little ravine there before you fall off the end. Whereas the first part I was walking, I'll show you. I'm losing my balance, right. Was there. Can you see the path? There's nothing really protecting you from the edges. So if you slip on this rubble, you kind of, well, it's not a good thing, to be honest. Zooming out. Wish I could see what's in frame. Zooming in a bit, that's where I sort of come from there. And the problem is, you can see, I think you can see anyway, it's very steep. But now I've moved to a point where I feel like now I'm going to break my neck and some bones, but maybe survivable, whereas before I'm not so sure that it's at all survivable if you took a tumble. Okay. Right. Up we go. Yeah. Over the... Now I'm off. The steep edge is gone. Now I just have this to fall into. Maybe broken legs, broken arms, broken shoulder blade, maybe a ruptured spleen, but nothing fatal, that's the point. Okay. Up we go. I'm not that unfit, I've been walking to the lighthouse every other day. Just a shot from behind me. I'll put a shot of me in frame. Ugh. There I am. Okay. I feel like I'm more than halfway up. I'm over there really. The seriously dangerous part, which is the first 10 minutes. Okay, turn the camera around and you can see what's in front of me. Wish I had a GoPro. This could, and then it could attach to my head or something, or my body, and I wouldn't have to use up one of my hands. Oh. Right. A lot of loose stones here. Oh. Okay. Okay, so, oh, we don't like this. This is me no likey. Me no likey this bit. Okay. Oh. It's the easiest way. There's 2 routes here. Okay. Here. Again. I think with the zooming out, you don't get a real, maybe, picture of just how steep this really is. If I can zoom in. Path, I think, in frame that we came from, and you can see all the way down to the ground. I think if I zoom right in, yeah, oh, that's quite a good zoom. That's the whole way down to the bottom. And I'll zoom out. And now this is where I am. There is my foot. Right. Oh. Oh, good grief. Right. Up here. 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 Oh. 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 If I die trying to take a selfie, then that'll go on YouTube as one of those "Isn't he an idiot" videos. Okay. Alright, here I am. Oh, is that there a loose rock? Not so fast, Beelzebub. Right. Oh, good grief. Okay. I don't know if you can zoom in. Here, there's my foot. This is the next little bit of my climb. Straight in front of me. Sounds like I'm very unfit, but I am not that unfit. Be walking at least a couple of hours every day since I've been here, but usually on the flat. Okay. Yeah, you have a shorter fall anyway. And there's, if I look back, if I look back at Panmar there in the distance, and we zoom out. Again, okay. One thing for sure is I'm not walking back down this because my legs are too wobbly. Well, my intention is to try and walk the full way to Los Cristianos, but I believe that the descent on the other side of the mountain is not anywhere nearly as treacherous as the ascent on this side. Here we go. Oh. Okay, I keep saying Beelzebub and Lucifer seem to be joining forces to put loose stones in front of me. Gosh, hot, I forgot to put on sun cream as well. That's stupid. Okay. Oh, I don't like this. Okay, another good view here. You can, I think, see the path I came down. Just walked up there. And yeah, I think I'm pretty near the top now. Okay. Oh, yay! Seriously dangerous. Okay. Pretty much, oh boy, fly. Okay, so I'm pretty much at the top. My arms are now getting burnt because I forgot to, how can I forget? I put, every day I put on sun lotion. Today I forget. Okay, whatever. So I've reached the top of the mountain. So, little picture of me at the top. I don't know if that's going to come into focus because it looks too bright. And bottom is all the way down. It's a long way down. It's a fairly steep climb. There's no harm in being out of breath. Okay. Okay. So I don't know which path goes to Los Cristianos. There are a couple of paths here, but I think I'm just going to hug the coastline. So this is the top, just to prove I'm actually reached the top. Here we are on the flat. I believe this is called the Guarda Mountain. There's a yacht out in the sea there. And that's where I have come from. So we're walking towards Los Cristianos. So I think it's a good like 45-minute walk. So, and then I will probably take a taxi back. I'm not walking both ways. I think that might be pushing my luck. I think it's easier walking up the treacherous ascents rather than the steep slopes, rather than walking down them. So I don't really know which path I'm on, but I'm on the one that hugs the coast. I have my mobile phone, which, if I get stuck, I should be able to use it for satellite guidance. This path did show up on Google Maps as an official path, which it is at this point once you get to the top, but okay, so I'm going to switch the camera off now because I'm going to be walking along the flat for a while. I don't know how much battery I have left. So now I've reached the first point where you have to cross country on this walk to Los Cris. So far it's just been all walking on the flat, and now I've come to a sort of, come down here. Yeah, there's a little gully here that I have to walk up. There's a lady walking up over there, and there's a gentleman on the other side. You'll be able to see. Walking down here. So I have to walk down this sort of gully here. So we will do that. So I have to go down this steep bit. Oh. Oh great, another dangerous bit. Okay, so it's not that bad. So now I have to walk down here, which has a sort of, down the sort of gully, there's a little path, which I think you can see. Is it in frame? I can't see with the sunlight. There's a little path in front there, which goes down, and can you see it? I don't know. Around the other side, I'll zoom out. No, zoom out. Perfect. Oh. Ah. The shade, the shade. Right. So right beside me here there is a quite a steep gully. Just there's my foot, and then so I have to walk across it and then around over the other side. Great. Gosh. Alright, I'm going to switch the camera off for a bit, save battery power. So I'm standing here on a path, just having crossed a ravine, one of the ravines between Palmar and Los Cristianos, in the middle of the Guaza mountain. And I'm now about to continue on my way towards Los Cristianos. Here we are. Oh, here we are. Okay. Some boats messing around in the bay. Zoom in, you can see them. I think the zoom is using up the battery. That's why. Okay, let's go. Okay. most of it I kept one hand free. So camera with one hand. No, it was like a tripod. Okay. Okay, I feel like we're back onto safer terrain again. What I mean by that is there aren't vertical drops 2 feet from the edge of, well, 1 foot from the edge of where you're walking. Stairway B, okay. All right. Why am I getting bitten by, sorry. Okay. Through the thing we go. I don't know which direction the paths branch off, but I'm just following the one that looks as if it's going in the direction of Los Cris. Right. Okay, so I'm going to switch the camera off, save battery, if the battery hasn't already. To just switch it on again briefly because I have got my first sight of Los Cristianos, so I now have an idea of the distance. I zoom in on it. As I say, I have no idea what really is showing in the frame because the bright sunlight, I forgot my sunglasses and I can't see the LCD screen properly because it's just way too bright. I'm just pointing the camera in the general direction, hoping that something is in frame. Okay. And also hoping that the battery hasn't run out and that this is, I'm not just talking to myself for the sake of it. Right. Okay. Oh, there may be another ravine here. Just keep walking until I get to the end of this little section here. It's exciting because I have to get to the other side. Oh, I hate these things. Please don't let it be a dangerous, crazy dangerous one. Okay. So you can see I have to get ultimately to the other side there because the path runs on the other side, but I'm not sure what sort of a route I have to take to get there. Uh-oh. Oh no. See, these paths are... Oh. And you have trees poking your eyes on one side, and then on the other side you have like just a drop. Like there's my foot, and there's no... You probably don't get an impression on the camera how steep that is. Okay. Through here. Let's come up. Oh, this isn't too bad. So the route is going to go around there. You can see round there in front, and then it goes up the other side. There, so it's not too bad. Okay, switch the camera off for a bit. Okay, is this recording? I don't know. So I have crossed over the ravine from behind me, and I am heading towards Los Cristianos. It's looking encouraging because I can see it. See it in front of me there. I have no idea, I have never been this far before, so I have no idea how difficult the descent is at the other end, but I hope it's not anywhere near as dangerous as the climb up. I don't think it is, from what I've heard anecdotally. Okay. Okay, is this still recording? I think so. Okay. Definitely more than halfway there. Oh, I don't know which route to take. There's a little, I don't know, vantage point here. I keep hearing noises behind me. I don't know what it is. There's a little, I don't know what you call it, little viewpoint. Oh, we're nearly at Los Cristianos now. Oh, thank God. Okay. So you can see there, Los Cristianos. If I walk closer to the edge here, why not? It's not any more dangerous than anything else I've done. Okay. Oh. There we go. So I'm pretty much nearly there. Some boats messing around in the bay. And there's this Los Cristianos. I'll take a little picture of me in the frame. So there I am standing with my back to Los Cristianos. I hope it's in the background, sort of. And I can't see the LCD screen at all. There. And that's where I am. So it's been a very interesting walk, but it's not over yet. There may be a difficult bit ahead. So I shall continue onward and forward. So just further along the way to Los Cris. It's actually pretty close now, although it may look further away in the lens. Now I have two paths. I'm not sure which one I should be following. Maybe go up to this one here. Oh. There was a lower one there. So over here. Hello. Never mind. Right. Oh no. Another ravine I have to get across somehow. Oh. So you can see somehow I have to get to the other side there. Even though Los Cristianos is tantalizingly close, there is a ravine. There could be multiple ravines, I don't know. Okay, this is not the most, well, I was going to say not the most difficult part, but as soon as you say that you trip, so I'll not tempt fate. Okay. Here we go. And going down here, and I think the path, yeah, you can see where it's going to take me. It's going down there and then up the other side, which is actually quite steep, but it doesn't look steep probably in the camera. Oh. Golly. Right. So I have to get up there. Is this I mean, that's I feel like that's more than a 45-degree gradient. Okay. I should be using two hands for this, I suppose, but whatever. Oh. Yeah. Oh, got through it. Got through it. Here we are. I wonder how many more ravines. Where does this path go? Up here? Oh, so tantalizingly close. It'd be funny if the path ended here and I had to go back. Yeah. Oh boy. Okay, so should be almost there. Looks like I just have to get down this sort of mountain here, and then I'm golden. Okay, so I'm about to start the descent into Los Cristianos. This is the path I have in front of me. I don't know if you can see it. So, okay. So far it's all right. Yeah, I just stood awkwardly on a stone. Okay, down we go. Skipping down like a ninja. Okay. Ooh. I guess it's this way here. This path is becoming not like a path. This is what happens. You follow these things and then suddenly the path becomes just a pile of rocks. Okay, this is a bit steep. Okay. Oh, my hips are sore. Okay. Here. Oh no, now I've lost the path. Okay, great. See, I don't know where the path is. Oh, maybe it's here. Okay, this must be it. Oh. Yeah, I should be keeping like both hands instead of using one to hold the camera. This is pretty steep. So it's wow. You would think it would give you a break at the end of the walk, but it doesn't. Oh my goodness, okay. I don't know. Gonna turn the camera off for a bit till I work out how to get down here. So here I am again. All I have to do is get down there. This path forks off there and down there. Just going to take the lower one and see what happens. I have to get down the mountain that you can see there. I feel like in the distance I see a sort of more official path, but I'm not going to pick it up because it's way too far away. I would have had to stay up higher here to get that one. I think the trajectory I'm on is not going to allow me to meet up with that. Okay. So, is this recording? I don't know. All right. Anyway, there is. So this may be the more difficult route down. And great. I can just see myself in the lens, and my shadow looks pretty awful. Okay. I mean, what I mean by awful is it may be spoiling the view. Okay. That may have been happening the whole trip, I don't know. It's the first time there I was able to glimpse at the LCD screen. Well, this is certainly a cross country. It's probably an easier route down. Oh. Okay. Need to put the camera down for a minute. This is very, very steep. Just a little bit. I'm gonna have to use both hands. I turned the phone off because I've just had to go down that there. I don't know if you can see it. It's just I had to basically come down almost coming down backwards. It was that steep. And I'm here now. I think I've chosen the worst path to come down here. Because you can see, I think you can see in front of me the path I'm on. See in the distance there's a much better looking path on the other side, but I'm not on that. It's the other side of the ravine. So I'm on this little cross-country path, which is I mean, nothing's signposted. There's no sign or any form of clue to tell you which path to take or which route to take to get down. You just have to take a path, and very often the paths fork off in different directions and you don't know which one to take. But I think now the thing to do would have been to stay, if I kept up higher in the mountain, I could have gone and got that other path that you can see on the other side. Whereas now, I am here on this cross-country path. Oh gosh. Right. be so funny this just came to an abrupt end and I had to go back. Yeah, that would have been the easier path over there. Never mind. Here I am, I'm trying to get down to the bottom and I'm stuck on this awful rocky path. I'm just really cautious about, now I'm not so cautious about falling over the edge because there isn't such a steep, you can see there it's not a steep, it's not such a sheer drop there. I'm just concerned about going over my ankle because I don't have mountain shoes, walking shoes, these are just ordinary trainers with no ankle support. There we go. Yeah. Famous last words, I just said this didn't look too steep. Okay. It's teasing me now, it's so close. Oh. Yeah, this is the dangerous path. Everything about today has been so yeah, there's quite a, you wouldn't want to trip over something or slide on a rock and go over the edge here because it is, I mean, you can see, right. So there we go. Ouch. Ew. Whoa. Not so fast, Lucifer. Right. Putting these. Okay. Oh. I really should be. I should have put the camera away for this one, but to be using both my hands, but one hand free. Okay. Right. So we're going, you can see the path. I think it's not always easy for me to hold the phone because I can't see where it's pointing, and as I say, it would be so much easier if this were a GoPro strapped to my head or strapped to my body even, so it would just point wherever I was. Oh man, right, close. I'm going to join. I'm going to pick up this path here. Can you see? I don't know if you can see there. I'm going to have to go over here, across this thing here, down there, and then I can pick up the main sort of path. So this looks a bit steep. I'll just go up here, 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 here. Ugh. Hand on that rock there. Okay. This is a sort of a steep bit. I mean, it was not vertical, but it's pretty close. Okay. Now I'm here, and then I've only got to walk down there, and then I pick up the main path. Yay! And then it should be the main path the whole way. So it'd be funny if I just tripped here and went head over heels and broke my neck just on that when I'm so near the bottom. Okay. Oh, okay. Gosh, they make that last little bit difficult as well. Okay. And I'm down to the main path. And we're on the main. So there's a man with a doggy just passed us. Okay, so this is this main path will take me down to Los Cris. So I'm going to. This is now no longer the rocky ledges I was walking on before. This is more like a proper path, which is wider and a lower gradient and a shallower gradient and has less loose stone, so it's much safer. We've even put up a little small wall beside it, which wouldn't do much. Okay. So, I'm going to stop. Okay. Oh, so close now. I can see the Los Cris. More importantly, it should be plain sailing from here on in. Famous last words, but it's this, from what I can see, it's this path the whole way down. This relatively wide and safe path that I'm on. So, I'm going to stop recording for a bit because this is just a bit same old, same old. Okay, so I had to turn the camera on just for this very last bit. I'm just making the final descent down. This is behind me, that's where I've walked from, and I'm just making the final 100 yards down to sea level at Los Cristianos, having walked the whole way from Palmar and got sunburnt into it. So here I am walking down, trying to take a selfie of myself whilst not looking at the at the ground. Yay, last bit. And here we are. To the other edge of the signpost here. Sale Estadio, un espacio natural protegido. Again, the same sign as was in Palmar. It's a natural protected area. Okay. So here we are in Los Cristianos. That's what I just walked down. That was just the last bit. That walk down was much easier than the walk up from Palmar, for sure. Okay, I'm gonna maybe get a drink somewhere and then get a taxi home. And that's it. The walk from Palmar to Los Cristianos.